In my world, I was invisible. Not the kind where people ignore you for a moment, the kind where even the people closest to you don't really see you. But what no one knew was that every night I lived a completely different life. A life where millions of people knew my voice, but no one knew my face. My name is Arya, and this is my story. By day, I was just Arya, a quiet girl working at a small cafe, serving coffee, smiling at strangers, and pretending I was okay. No one ever looked twice at me. Not my coworkers, not the customers, not even my own family. Especially not my older sister, Nina. She was everything I wasn't. Confident, beautiful, outgoing. She was the kind of person who walked into a room and everyone noticed. Me? I could disappear in the same room, and no one would realize I was gone. But that wasn't always the case. When I was younger, I loved singing. It was the only time I felt like I mattered. I used to dream about being on stage, about people listening to me, really listening. But dreams don't always survive reality. The first time I ever sang in front of people, it didn't go the way I imagined. My voice shook, my confidence disappeared, and the room went quiet in the worst way possible. Then someone laughed. That laugh stayed with me for years. So I stopped singing in front of people, stopped believing in myself, stopped trying. Until one night, everything changed. I found a music platform online where you could upload songs without showing your face. No judgment, no pressure, just your voice. It felt like freedom, so I tried again. I recorded a song in my room, late at night when no one could hear me. My hands were shaking, just like before, but this time, I didn't stop. I posted it, and then I waited. The next morning, I woke up to something I never expected. Thousands of notifications, comments, shares, messages. Who is this? This voice is unreal. I can't stop listening. I stared at my phone in disbelief. For the first time, people loved my voice, not laughed at it, loved it. So I kept going. One song turned into many, and before I realized it, I wasn't just another anonymous singer anymore. I had a name, Nova, the mysterious voice no one had ever seen. My music spread fast. Streaming platforms, social media, playlists. People were obsessed. But in real life, nothing changed. I still worked at the cafe, still served coffee, still invisible. And honestly, I preferred it that way. Because fame, without identity, felt safe. Until one day, that safety disappeared. It started with Nina. She walked into the house one evening, excited. "You have to hear this singer," she said. She played a song. My song. I froze. "That's Nova," she said. "She's incredible." I forced a smile. "Yeah, she's good," I said quietly. Nina looked at me. "Good?" she laughed. "She's the biggest rising star right now." The biggest rising star. And she had no idea she was talking to her. Then she said something that changed everything. "I'm thinking of covering her songs," Nina added. My heart dropped. Of course she was. She loved attention, and Nova was attention. Over the next few weeks, Nina started posting covers, my songs, and people loved it. But something was wrong. She wasn't just covering them. She started acting like the songs were hers, like the emotions were hers, like the story belonged to her. And people believed it. "She sings it better than the original," someone commented. I felt sick. That wasn't true. It couldn't be true. But I stayed quiet, because revealing the truth meant revealing myself, and I wasn't ready for that. Until one night, everything changed. I got an email from a major music label. They wanted Nova, a live performance, a real stage, a real audience. No hiding, no anonymity. My heart started racing. This was everything I had dreamed of, and everything I feared. Meanwhile, Nina had her own plan. She announced something online. "I'll be performing Nova's songs live soon," she posted. My chest tightened. She was taking it too far. This wasn't just a cover anymore. She was stepping into my life like it was hers. And for the first time, I felt angry. Not scared. Angry. Because that voice, that story, that was mine. The night of the performance arrived. The stage was bigger than anything I had imagined. Lights, cameras, crowds. My name wasn't on the screen, but Nova's was. Backstage, I stood there, shaking, just like before, but this time, I didn't want to run, because I realized something. If I stayed hidden, I would lose everything, not just the music, but myself. Then I heard the crowd. They were cheering, for Nova, for me, and something inside me clicked. I took a deep breath and stepped forward. The lights hit my face. The crowd went silent. For a moment, no one knew who I was. And then I started singing. The same voice, the same sound, but this time, no hiding. Halfway through the song, I saw Nina in the crowd. Her face frozen, confused, shocked, because in that moment, she realized the truth. I finished the song, silence, then explosive applause, louder than anything I had ever heard, real, powerful, mine. After the show, everything changed. People finally saw me, not just heard me. Nina walked up to me later. "I didn't know," she said quietly. I looked at her. "You didn't ask," I replied. For once, she had nothing to say. And me? I finally stopped hiding. Because the truth is, you don't need the world to see you until you're ready to see yourself. And the moment you do, everything changes.